a rivalry that doesn't seem to be over yet, the reintroduction of an old superstar to SmackDown, a possible heel turn, and the introduction of new titles for SmackDown Live. These are my top 5 favorite moments from SmackDown Live for 8/23/2016. Let's get going, y'all. Warning, the following video may contain spoilers for SmackDown Live. If you have not seen SmackDown Live, please turn away now. This is your final warning. I'm not kidding, guys. Turn back now and come back later. Enjoy the video. What's up, everybody? My name is Brandon Duchair Craven, and welcome to another edition of my top 5 favorite moments from SmackDown Live. This time it is for 8/23/2016. So without further ado, I didn't check my calendar today. Let's get going. Number 5 this week, the Kurt Hawkins promos. They're absolutely brilliant. I love them. I love how they're making him like this Mr. Perfect type superstar. They're funny to look at what he did. He broke a promise in half. That kind of stuff. It's just fun and it's funny. So I absolutely love the promos. Number 4 this week, the introduction and tag team tournament to decide a new tag team champion and women's champion for SmackDown Live. I'll talk about the titles more in a minute, but I think it's good that I say it's good, but again, you already have a set of tag champions, you already have a women's champion, you already have a world champion. Again, too many titles. But I'll talk more about the look of the titles here in just a minute. Number 3 this week, Shane McMahon talking about him and Brock not being over yet. I kind of wish it was over. As in, Brock needs to go away. Go away. Just do us all a favor and go away. Number 2 this week, a possible heel turn for Carmella. She basically attacked Nikki Bella in her match, before her match, because she was cutting an in-ring promo with Renee Young about her recent return at SummerSlam. And Carmella had basically had enough and jumped her from behind. It actually spilled over into the Talking Smack segment. I saw on, I think it was Snapchat, that they actually ended up attacking each other again. So it's going to be a good rivalry. I don't know if this is going to be a heel turn for Carmella or if it's going to be more viciousness on her part. Either way, I like it. I really like it. And my number 1 pick for this week, the Dolph Ziggler AJ Styles match on SmackDown Live, their main event. That was a pay-per-view caliber match on free television. It'll be AJ Styles and Dean Ambrose at Backlash for the WWE World Heavyweight title. I cannot wait. That's going to be a good one too. Dolph Ziggler and Dean Ambrose left a little bit to be desired. Probably because they had that stupid main event for SummerSlam. I'll talk about that more in my SummerSlam review coming out later this week. So stay tuned for that one. Now we're going to look at some honorable mentions this week. My first honorable mention this week is, I never thought I'd say this, but the American Alpha Breezango match was actually really good. Breezango looked really good in this match. I never thought I'd say that. Of course, American Alpha, they look good as always. And the whole match was actually just really entertaining. It was really good. My other honorable mention this week is, I'd be remiss if I didn't talk about the Miz promo that happened on Talking Smack last night on the WWE Network. Now, I didn't get to watch. I didn't watch the Talking Smack this week, but I saw it on YouTube. Basically, Dan O'Brien called Miz's type of wrestling cowardly. And then Miz just proceeded to cut an absolutely vicious promo on him and ended up with, I think Dan O'Brien even teared up a little bit and he walked off set. And then Miz kept cutting a promo and kept talking, and it was just an amazing promo by The Miz. Go watch it on their YouTube channel. It was really good. I'm anxious to see where they take it. Now let's look at some pros and cons this week. My first pro this week, no Eva Marie. Yay! Okay, look, in all seriousness, it sucks that she got suspended. You know, I hate that she got suspended because that just means she can't provide for her family. But I'm not going to lie, it was nice to have her not wrestle and waste time this week on SmackDown Live. It was nice. My other pro for this week, the entrances for Raw and SmackDown this week. Yes, it was the same setup for SummerSlam for SmackDown and Raw, but I really hope that they keep those sets. It was the same set for Raw and SmackDown, but it's a nice looking set. You've got the ring posts that are like LED boards, kind of like the side of the ring. You've got those. You've got the new ring post. You've got, the new entryway. It's all spectacular. It looks really, really good, and I want them to keep it. My only con for this week, the new titles. We get it, okay? We understand they're exclusive to your brands, but don't make them all the same color. I completely agree with what Mick Foley and Seth Rollins said about it. It's who carries the titles that makes the titles legitimate. I understand all of that. And I agree. But they don't have to be the same color as Raw and SmackDown. The Universal title is a completely red title that looks like the WWE title, the WWE World Heavyweight Championship. It kind of looks like the women's title. It's got the same kind of design and it's small like the women's title. But it's all red. Same thing with the tag titles on SmackDown now. They're all blue with silver. We understand that they're exclusive to your brand. But take a hint from the women's titles. They're white. They're one color with your brand color mixed in. The women's title on Raw is white with red mixed in. The women's title on SmackDown is white with blue mixed in. Take a hint from that if you want to go that route. Don't make them all one color. It just looks ridiculous. But, and again, you know how I feel about having all these titles on the shows when you've already got a set of champions that deserve to be on both shows. But that's how I feel. That's going to do it for me this week for my top 5 favorite moments from SmackDown Live. Also, don't forget to use the hashtag Team Raw or Team SmackDown to tell me who you think won this week in terms of who did better on their show. Like I said, that's going to do it for me. Check back again later on this week for my review of SummerSlam. That's coming out later this week. Like I said, I'm still working on graphics, so I'll get that out to you either tomorrow or Friday or possibly into the weekend. I'll let you know. You'll know. My name is Brandon Dudechair Craven. God bless you. I'll see you later on this week from our review of WWE SummerSlam. God bless you. See you next time, everybody.